So I'm just here packing, ready to get on my trip to Dubai. And, in this video, I want to talk to you about the 5 things that you can basically go ahead and do right now that's going to help you move from $40,000 to $50,000 a year to earning $100,000 to $200,000 a month. And they're things that you can take action on right now. So come along with me as I head and finish my packing to get over to Dubai. And let me tell you about the 5 things that I did that took me from $50,000 a year to earning millions of dollars a year. I'm about to give you the 5 things that you can do right away that's going to take you from $50,000, $60,000 a year to generating 7 figures. And it takes time. So let me be upfront. It takes a little bit of time to execute on these things. But the first thing I did was truly invest in mentorship. Now, this looks different in all shapes and sizes. My first mentor I actually worked for. I actually got a job and I got paid to be mentored by this person. I didn't realize at the time it was mentorship, but it really was. It kind of gave me a huge shortcut to the business that I wanted to be in. I made friends with people. I basically delivered some level of value to that person, and in return they took care of me. They mentored me. They showed me a thing. Big one of this I talk about in my videos is Laura Castleman. We're in the same industry. She was the CEO of JV Zoo at the time. I was just an up and comer, and she said, hey, if you listen to a few things I said, I see what you're doing for these people and what you're doing on JV Zoo. I can help you keep more of the money that you're producing. And for years she mentored me, and we ended up becoming business partners down the line. Really investing in yourself. Can't get a job at somewhere, or you want to get the shortcut, then definitely investing in mentors. And there's a whole story about who to pick, how to look at stuff. And really the way I look at it is I try and figure out who is really doing it versus who's really saying they're doing it. I think that's a huge one. Who's out there just giving free information and trying to get you to a level where they can truly help you. That's key. And also, don't be scared to go and get a job with someone in the industry. So if you want to do sales, go and get another sales job. If you want to do marketing in a certain niche, go and get a marketing job. Those are one of the biggest shortcuts for sure. And I think you can really crush on that. Number 2 is really just investing in people. So, I was a solopreneur for a very long time, and that got me to 6 figures a year, living comfortably. I was doing all the work, 15 to 20,000 a year consistently. But so to be able to level up, I needed to invest in skillful people. I had to go ahead and really invest in people, train them up. There was a lot of learning on my side, but also on their side. So definitely basically bringing on people who are probably more skilled than me in very certain tasks, especially on the financial side, on the operation side. That is something that I wasn't anywhere near strong enough, and that helped me grow from that. So looking at skilled people, and one kind of hint on that side is don't be scared to get rid of people who aren't producing what you need. That's super important as well. Getting a mental toughness on letting people go if they're not producing what you need for your business. So that's super important as well. And number 3 on this one is systems and processes. This is one thing I learned from my Laura Castleman, one of my mentors and my business partner. Now developed systems that were predictable, that were consistent, that could be handed off easily. Documenting everything was a massive changer for us, especially to be able to move fast as we scaled up. Hiring the right people, letting them hit the ground. Documentation is a massive part of that. When you do a task, just write it down how you do it. Use AI systems now to help you make it super easy. That's a huge benefit that we've had over and over again. I think one of the big things that I realized, especially running an 8-figure agency, was even all the way down to setting a pixel up, or how to set an ad up, or how to build an audience. We systemized and we documented all of that things. It was so easy for us to bring on new media buyers into the way that we thought and the way that we run media, because we systemized and we documented everything that we did that did so good for our clients. So if you're struggling to bring good people on, chances are you probably don't have the right systems in place, and you're failing them, and in return they're failing you. Definitely get the systems and things and prioritize. It really helped me jump from $30,000, $40,000 a month to about $100,000 a month, just having that system in place. So definitely get those done and get those in. And there's loads of tools for you based on what you just did, what you recorded your screen doing. So super easy, no excuse not to do that. And it's such an impactful part of building your business. Yeah, number 4 here is this is a tough one for me. I really struggled with this one, figuring out the high priority tasks, the one that's figures that really move the needle. After you build your systems and processes out, you should have really two boxes, things that you can give to other staff members that are low, $5, $10 tasks, and other things that are really truly move the needle. So for a long time, I thought I had to build a lot of sales copy, a lot of pages, a lot of that stuff. And even though they're high value tasks, it was better for me to outsource that stuff. The thing that I'm best at is building relationship and making deals happen, speaking to people, understanding their problems and talking through solutions, and then helping find a way to produce that. If it's me doing the work or someone else doing the work, and I've built those relationships up that have, anything, put money in my pocket, built my business. So it took me a long time to understand what tasks that I was good at and that I should prioritize. A lot of time I was a busy fool thinking I needed to build landing pages and build copy, and I still write emails time to time, but I outsource that quite a lot these days too. And because people are better at it than I am, definitely look at like what's the thing you've done, and having the systems and standard operating procedures helps you actually look at your table and go, okay, these 100 tasks here, 2 of these are the ones that really help us move the needle here. Even though all of them need to be done for everything to work, this thing right here is like the number one thing that definitely moves the needle for us. So definitely prioritize that stuff and just make sure that you have those on the top of your to-do list every single day, so you're moving the needle, know that you're doing something. So like for me right now, my number one task is outreach and introductions. Those are the 2 things I do. Outreach and introductions are the 2 high level tasks that have really helped move the needle for me right now in my business. Now that changes from time to time, so don't be afraid to constantly every month, every 3 months look at what's important to you and your business. And the 5th one, that really helped me grow is I reinvested in the business, but I also treated myself. I think this is a huge one. You have to stay motivated, right? So, this is a combination of what to do with the money as you're being successful. Is definitely reinvest, but also definitely reward yourself along the way. I see too many people who get sucked into constantly pushing back and forget why they're doing this for. If it's, if they're not going on great travel trips, or they're not, buying the car that they, started. Why a lot of people have got into this, into starting their own business to make money, to buy nice things, and then they stop buying nice things, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like those are the people that burn out the quickest and lose motivation the quickest when they're not kind of rewarding themselves. Or don't go crazy. Like, if you have $300,000 in the bank account, don't go and buy a $250,000 Lambo, but definitely take a trip or travel, or like I did here is, make sure that I can fly in first class and enjoy this experience as much as possible, but also reinvest in the business. Make sure that you're allocating funds to grow. If you're some new people, advertising, marketing, new systems, new places of work, investing in, diversifying the business and the revenue that you do. So I think that's really important. Now, for me, growing your business is going to look very different, but it all comes down to those 5 things. Mentors to have a shortcut, standard operating procedures, grabbing the people that you need that are going to be really good, reinvesting in the business, treating yourself, and prioritizing the right tasks. If you get those down on a good tee, you're going to be in a really good spot. So look, if you ever need anything, message in the comments, hit me up directly. I appreciate everyone watching these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't watched any more of my stuff, there should be another video around here that you should click on and consume my content. And like I said, hope to see you soon. Want to see you crush it. And remember, momentum and me will be your best friend. Hey, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let YouTube know that you like this video and can show it, and I can help more people. I'm Simon Harris, and me and momentum will always be your best friend.